Hi. Hello, everyone. Wow. Are you ready for some scary stories, everyone? Welcome in. My name is Yumi. It's nice to meet you for those who are new here. Hi, hi. Hi, 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 hi. Hi, hi. Are you ready for the scary mood? Fabulous guy, hello. Thank you so much for the friendly hug. Hi, Ina Mobile. Hello, Heal Me. Hello, Blur Neko. Hello, Matias Sumati. Professor, is that you, me? It's great to see you. How are you? Happy Friday and time zones, everyone. Thank you. Good morning to you, Professor. Yumi, apa kabar? Baik. Moon, hi. How are you? Hi, hi. Hello, good job. Hi, hi. Tempe Creñas is also here. Hello. Wood and Wood. Hi. Atem is also here. Hi. Thank you so much for the cheer sound in a mobile. Hi, hi. Hi, everyone. Thank you for the hydrate as well, Tempe Creñas. Yumi, why is my cat such a little turd? Show them some more love. Maybe they will change their mind and they will change their behavior. You still sick? Not really. I still cough every now and then, but I'm feeling a lot better now. Do I still sound different? Daddy Spoon, hi! Good to see you here. Welcome to my stream. How's it going? How are you today? And how's everyone today? I'm setting up the mood. That's why the music is kind of different today. We're about to read some horror stories, right? So we better get into the mood. Yeah. I like the two words, apa kabar? I pulled a sticker off a shirt and my cat runs up and makes a sad little sound. He wants to eat the sticker. No, don't eat the sticker. Spoon, Spoon is here. Ha 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 ha. Spoon. Today we'll be reading some horror stories. Are you ready? Are you ready? It's Friday, so it's good. Yes, it is. We have reached the end of the week, everyone. Good job. Good job. Good job. What mood? It's not even scary BGM because we're just starting. Later on, when we start reading the story, it's gonna be. I'm gonna put on some like serious BGM. W horror stories. I'm doing good. How are you? Today has been pretty hectic, but very productive. Um, I spent the whole day at work. Just got home actually. I showered, eat dinner, and then immediately I prepare for the stream. So yeah, now I'm here. Excited to read what you guys sent. I'm doing well. How are you doing, Yumi? I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Hello, Moon. Good to see you here. Yay! It's not just Friday; it's also payday. At least for me. Good for you, Kujerb. Get yourself something nice, okay? Get yourself something yummy. Showered sounds cap. Says you, stinky. How are you, Matiasu? Everything well? I hope you're doing great. I hope you're healthy. Also, for those who just got here, who doesn't know what we're going to be doing tonight, we're going to be reading some horror story time. The submissions are by chat, and you yourself, yes, you can participate. You can participate by dropping your horror stories on the Google form. So, I'm gonna pin that so you guys can. For those who just got in, you can also drop your stories. Okay. It'll be cute cat Yumi. Throw all my money at Yumi. What? All well. Good to hear. Good to hear, Matesu. Spicy. Good morning. Hey yo, what's popping, Yumi? What's popping, Christine? Yo, what's good? How are you today? Are you ready for some horror stories? Hello, Miss Yumi. Hi, Pai Pai Chu. Submissive chat, Ayo. Huh? Huh? What's this? Huh? But yeah, I've received the stories, everyone. And before we start, let me ask you this. Are you a scaredy cat? Do you consider yourself as someone who gets scared easily, chat? I would say I'm pretty brave. I'm pretty brave, yeah. Feek! Oh my goodness, how have you been? Feek, it's been a while. It's so good to see you here. How are you? What's good? Pippi the wolf, I'm a brave cat. You are? Good, good, good. Nah, oh, I see. I see. Matesio is also brave. Yes, I'm a scaredy. You're a scary cat? You're a scary cat? So, Moon, you get scared easily? Do you believe in ghosts, Yumi? I believe in other spirits. I believe in other being except humans. Yes. I believe the energy exists, good and bad, evil and good. Those things exist. So we'll see. We'll see. But I'm not scared of it. I just feel like it's just we're coexisting in a way. So no need to be scared of them. As long as you don't bother them, they won't bother you. So I'm not a cat. You're not a cat? Sometimes, I guess. Oh, I've been good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being here. So glad to have you here. Moon, stop lying. You don't get that scared. Oh, a Spoon is brave? Wait, Moon is brave, Spoon? Not easy, but sometimes. Oh, I get scared. Then it got stuck in your head? Oh. Thank you for a little fist bump. I blame all the scary bumps at night on my cats. Scary bumps? Your cats bumps you at night? Moon is brave? Oh, I see, I see. What if I want to be bothered? Oh, Blur Neko, hello? Hello? Blur Neko, are you? Huh? Ayo? Ayo? Any ngompo chatters? Yeah. Does anyone have ever got so scared you peed your pants? You better be prepared. I better be prepared. I don't know what's in store for me. I have not. I know that there are some submissions, but I tried my best to not read them all just so that I can be surprised myself. What if I shot my pants? I didn't, but what if? What if? Hypothetically, if that happened, what's next? What will happen? So how many stories did you have? I have a few. So let me see. Oh, Atom. Thank you so much for subscribing. Oh, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I hope you will enjoy the Atlas stream. I hope you will enjoy the emotes as well. Thank you so much for subscribing. Are we all going to change into some brown pants? What? You're much braver than I am. Oh, so Spoon gets scared easily. I peed my pants without being scared. Oh, I see. That's completely different thing then. I see how it is. Okay. Okay. I peed my pants on purpose because toilets are for losers. I don't know about that. Toilets are pretty nice, I would say, Feek. Please don't pee all over the place. it would be a bit challenging for those who are around you. Yes, sir, I've been waiting for the stream, Yumi. Oh, I see. Good to know that you're as excited as I am. Wait. Moon? Moon? Danke. Danke. Thank you, Moon, for the gift. It's up to Spoon. I hope you're going to enjoy your stay here. I hope you will enjoy the free emotes and the, what do you call it? The Atlas stream. Yes. Ha 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 ha. Mwahahaha. Thank you, Moon. You will listen to this without ad breaks. Let's go. Okay, fine. What if I pee my pants in the bathroom? Now that's, I don't, I'm not sure, Feek. Are you into that? Yumi, hi, Zypol. Good to see you here. How's your Friday? I pee everywhere to mark my territory. Okay. I guess this is not about being scared anymore, you guys. I think this is just you guys sharing your pee behavior. Your behavior. Bottoms. You can't escape pee? What? Yes, that already, but still little? I'm so proud of my chat. Seems like my chat is brave. Let's put that to test, shall we? Shall we? Shall we? Get ready. We're changing the... Whoa! This is not... Oh, there you go. What did I have myself on the screen? There you go. Spook... Like a really scary setup right now. Wait, hold on. Let me... Okay. Wait, can you see the background? Can you see what I got prepared for you? Streamception. I'm gonna stay here. Pyro said you're a mommy, so I'm not leaving. I believe Pyro. I'm mommy? Do I sound like a mommy to you, Spoon? I mean, you're the daddy. You tell me. I don't know. I don't feel like I am, to be honest with you. I don't know what Pyro's on. What are you doing here? Oh, Zyphol knows Feek. What are you doing here? I love it when chat recognize each other on my stream. It's like, oh, look at you guys. Yeah, this got off track. Back to the stories. Back to the stories. Yumiception? Behavior. Boo! Why are you booing me? I'm a genius. Background should be an image of a toilet so we can just pee anytime we... Hello? Feek? Hello. Hi, Vivian. Hi. So good to see you here. And yes, everyone, it's horror story time with Yumi. I shall see what kind of stories you guys have. So far, we have 6 stories. You can submit yours. The link is on top of the chat bar, so you can. Let me switch the song to something that is more Halloween. Halloween BGM. Do we have that? Whoa. And your dunk was good, Yumi. Ah, I'm glad then. Woo! Yes, if Pyro says, then I believe you are, mommy. Huh? I bet there's on that just says Monday because that's scary. Wait, I think it was Heal Me. Wait, let me check the... Yes, it's Heal Me. Heal Me sent on like Twitter, replying to the post, like the Halloween post. Heal Me says, once upon a time. I'm walking in the... Whoa! Zypol! Thank you so much. Feek, enjoy the gifted sub from Zypol. I hope you will enjoy your stay here even more with the emotes and the Atlas stream. Thank you, Zypol. You're so sweet. Aw. Thank you. You guys, I will enjoy them right now. Great. So this is the story that Heal Me sent on Twitter. Heal Me doesn't really drop it on the Google form. But here this goes. This one is a pretty short one. Once upon a time, I'm walking in the park, seeking for fresh air. But then I saw a few couples there and I realized it's Saturday night and that's my horror story. That's what Hilmy sent. Gosh. I will enjoy them. Oh, look at you spamming the emotes, so nice. Enjoy feet. What? What? Watch story time. Sunny Pop. How's it going? How's it going? Good to see you here. Fudge, yeah. What are you going to type? Ignores I'm not feet. A little bros led into a couple of oh Quail, hi, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. Hi, my name is Yumi. It's really nice to meet you. Do we have a mod right now? I don't think we have a mod right now. Let me give a shout out to Quail. Quail, thank you so much. Thank you so much once again for the support. Everyone, go check out Quail. Quail plays horror games a lot. Yes. So if you're curious, go check them out. How's your stream, Quail? You came in just right in time. Just in time. Just in time. We're about to read the horror stories. Are you a scaredy cat, Quail? Hi. It was great. I got a lot of stuff done. Ooh, great. What did you do? Cope. Welcome, raiders. Welcome. Doing great. Thanks. I just met a heck of a story. Oh. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing well, Sunny Pop. Thank you. Thank you. Oh. Are you ready, chat? Not really, but very excited. Okay. Then we're gonna have some fun now. Welcome in. We mined and got to the bottom of the mine. Oh! Nice. Yeah, for those who didn't know, I'm an Indonesian streamer. I stream both, sometimes in Indonesian. Well, most of the time in English. But I do speak both languages, so feel free to speak to me in those two languages. Thank you for the hat pats. Whoa, where is the hat pats? Let me move it. Let me move it somewhere here. There we go. There we go. Okay, you ready? Here we go. Here goes nothing. Here goes nothing. Let me refresh it once more. See if we have, okay. Okay. So this first story is from Sky, everyone. This story is from Sky. Quacking in my boots. You better be. This is a story from Sky. In the darkness, footsteps through the empty house. The air grew thick with dread as the sound drew closer. Whispers filled the silence, chilling the bones of anyone who dared to listen. Suddenly, blood-curdling scream pierced the night, leaving only a haunting, eternal silence. Wait. Oh, I thought it's gonna be. Oh, okay. I think it's just starting. It's just starting. It's just starting. It's just starting. In the heart of the city, a bustling marketplace comes alive. Vendors shout, enticing customers with their wares. The air is filled with aroma of baked bread, exotic spice. People from all walks of life gather, creating vibrant tapestry and diversity. Marketplace. It's true. Sensory delight. I hope it's not too much scary. Oh, it's the vibe. It's the vibe. It's the vibe. It's the vibe. Thank you, Sky. Thank you, Sky, for the vibe. It's like, it's setting up an ambience. An ambience. Thank you, Sky. Thank you so much for submitting. And of course, for those who just got here, everyone, if you want to drop your scary stories or experiences, you can participate by dropping it on the link on top of the chat bar. And yes, Spoon, those are my socials, and that is my Discord. Feel free to join in. Yes, yes, yes. Should I take a spooky dookie or a creepy peepee? Oh my goodness. Okay. On to the next story. This one is for my gummy. Wow. You ready? It was a few days after my mom's funeral. I woke up at 5 a.m. to start getting ready for school. I was still an emotional mess at that time, so I don't really pay attention to anything. But that morning, when I was boiling some water for my bath and tea, I was too busy sulking in the corner that I didn't notice that the water had finished boiling. I was just crying away, head down, shutting everything out. There's this feeling, however, the feeling of someone telling me to stand up. You have to go to school, it said. So I did that. I finally noticed the kettle hissing, probably for a minute at this point. Made my tea, took a bath as usual. But I was still spacing out. Still couldn't focus on anything. It was that someone again telling me what to do, and I was able to function that morning. I was basically on autopilot. I don't know who the voice belongs to. It was not gentle or harsh, not loud or quiet. I had enough punctuation to be commanding. Whoever it was, I was both thankful for it, but also I'm scared. Who was it? Still don't know to this day. Wow. Wow. I went to Reddit. That's stuff scary. Oh, I thought it was Igami story. Hi, cutie. Huh? What is this note, Igami? But thank you so much for submitting. The only scary stories I really have right now all involve my breaking bones leading to fear of breaking my bones. Whoa. Ghosts, stay in school, kids. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Even the ghost is very wise. Stay in school, kids. Stay in school, kids. Should I tell mine before we move on? Hi, cutie. Jump scare. Jump scare. That's the scariest part. Should I tell mine before we continue? Okay. So mine, okay. I mean, I can like show this. Is this like creepier? Okay, let's just put it that way. So I've told this before. Okay, so I live in Indonesia. I've told this story before in chat, but I feel like since it's Halloween, why not, right? This is gonna be a pretty, I feel like this is like one of the good stories, horror stories that I've ever, my mother experienced. Hi, baby girl. Hi, baby girl. Hi, darling. How are you today? Nana said, it's so good to see you. I'm about to tell everyone my horror story. Cuddle me, please. I'm scared. Oh, come here. Don't worry. I'm here with you. Come here. Come here. I can't. With Nana say, I'm always so soft. So, this happened when my mother was around high school. So, let me get something a better. So my mom was in high school at that time. Her father is a university lecturer. So growing up, my mother lived a very humble life. And during her youth, my grandpa, her father, would always remind her to stay, to always be honest, whatever you're working, to always make sure that you live with integrity, to live a very honest life and do an honest job. So, not to be corrupted, basically, right? this is not scary enough. This is goofy. This is very goofy. Okay. So then, my grandpa, who lives a humble life as a lecturer, doesn't really have that much money to begin with. Even so, he's a great man. So he never actually, done anything bad. He's very careful. He's very polite. He's very honest. Even when there are opportunities for him to be corrupt, for him to, corrupt or to get more than he should, he always dodged that. He always managed to say no. And that pisses a lot of people off, especially higher ups. So, living in Indonesia, there's this thing called, what do you call it in English? Basically, you can send something to someone. You can send like bad spirits. You can send something as a warning. Curses, yes, curses, wood and wood. So, yeah, like a curse, Kronos. Also, welcome to the stream. So, someday, all of a sudden, my mother's grandma, who lives in the village, she's very well known to have like a sixth sense. She's very, very, very old. So one day, because my mother lived in a city, this grandma all of a sudden showed up in front of their house, knowing that it took her probably 3-4 hours to travel, was very surprised. The whole family was very surprised. They're like, why are you here? Why are you here? Grandma, why do you visit us? Like, it's not Christmas. It's not Easter. There's no special occasion. And the grandma was like, get me a shovel. I'm here for something important. So my mom was like, okay, this is so weird. Am I late? No, you came in just in the right time. Hello, Chio, and hello, Kazuma. So my grandpa was like, Mom, you don't need to, you don't need to worry. Everything is fine. He probably already knows the reason why the grandma came in. My mother's grandma came in. My great grandma. That's what we called them, right? But my great grandma is like, no. You've been a bit hasty lately. Get me a shuffle and I'll explain. So my mom get the shuffle, right? From the, the backyard, basically. So the house is, my grandpa built that house. My grandpa actually built the house with, story harus iyan kan? No. You can send in Indonesian. I'll try my best to translate it. Nichi. Also, welcome to the stream. So my grandpa's house have a huge, like a medium-sized yard in front of the house, and like a garage in the back of the house. But yes, with his bare hands, he built that house little by little. So when they first move into the area, he already know that place. He built that place. Even the yard, he placed the seeds himself. He grew all the, we call them like Japanese grass. So it's like a taller grass. Chevy, hi, welcome to the stream. I'm telling a horror story right now. So the yard is filled with the tall grass, the Japanese grass, and there's like a huge mango tree in front. And then if you walk towards the house, and then you will find, the door and the rooms and everything. So knowing that my grandpa built that house on his own, oh man, now I want mangoes. It was very surprising when great grandma suddenly says, someone sent something to the ground. And my mom was like, no, there's no way. We've been here for like, what, almost 20 years now? And nobody has ever like touched our grass. We've built it ourselves. We grew the grass ourselves. We grew the tree ourselves. So great grandma was like, give me the shovel. And then she starts to like look around, like as if like she's like trying to find something. Nick, hi. Hi, cool guy. Hi, hi. Thank you so much for the cheer. I'm telling a horror story right now. Welcome to the stream. So the great grandma starts to roam around the yard as if like she's like trying to find an energy. My mom is a very devoted Christian. So she was like, there's no way this is real. I am very, I'm very surprised that my grandma is here. Why is she doing this? So then finally, great grandma found a spot. Mind you, my mother has like sisters, and all of them, they believe in great grandma always. But this is my mother's first ever experience in like supernatural stuff, right? So she was like a bit, skeptical. Oh. So then, great grandma starts to hit the shovel to the ground, to the spot that she found. Again, let me remind you, they built this house on their own. They've spread the seeds on their own. They've grew the grass, the Japanese grass, on their own ever since they got there. So there's no way someone put something inside. But guess what? There is something inside. As soon as my great grandma, work on the shovel, they found this like a something is wrapped with, what do you call it? Like a cloth, like a white cloth. When they open it, it's a dog skull. It's an actual dog skull. It's a skull of a dog. Nobody owns a pet in that house. So it's a skull of a dog with spices and hairs inside. And my mom was shocked. Everyone was shocked. Everyone was very confused. Who sent this? Because there's no sign of, it was being digged. So then great grandma was like, okay, so everyone sit down, calm down. So I have a feeling that someone doesn't like you, my son. That's what grandma says to my grandpa. Someone doesn't like you because it seems like you've been very, very rude to them, even though you're right. So as much as I appreciate you being very honest with your job and, rejecting offers of being corrupt, you need to be more careful in a way that you need to find better words to express yourself. Like, again, she was being very vague about it, my mother said. So then my mom was like, okay, where do we throw this out? What do we do with this dog skull? The great grandma was like, no, it's fine. I'm going to take care of it. Let me just clean the house. So my great grandma asked for a few stuff. She quote unquote cleaned the house from bad spirits. And then she left. She didn't even stay there for a day. She actually just went because she had a feeling that something is inside the house. Nobody told her anything. So that's how I know that I have someone in my family who can do that. It's probably used as a talisman for the curse. Yes, most likely. So yeah, somebody sent a curse to my grandpa's house back then. And my mom, since that day, my mom was like, okay, so there has to be something. That thing exists. Bad spirit exists. Doesn't mean that she doesn't believe in like her faith anymore, but it just makes her faith like stronger, she said. So, yeah. Yeah. But I heard it's very common. As I grow old, I realize some of my friends who, whose fathers are in a very high position or like, who work an important job, they sometimes would receive curses in forms of like talisman all of a sudden inside their grounds, or all of a sudden their house is haunted, um or all of a sudden my friend would feel a presence, like feel presence, um and get sick. Curses like that. Scary. Scary stuff. Yeah. It's probably used as a talisman. Hi, Yumi. Hi, Lucas. Also, wonder what Grammy did? Oh, thank you so much for the hydrate. Hello. Hi, dear. Cursia. Could understand your mom's feeling. An old lady with a shovel trying to dig under the house. Like, get me a shovel. Yeah, the first thing that made my mom surprised was that there was no sign of, I mean, maybe she just like brushed it off, but there's no way great grandma would know there's something inside the ground when she's like hours away from the city. Hours away. Nobody invited her in. But she knew. Does the curse get passed down? No. After that, I feel like it's done. I feel like it's nobody gets sick inside the house or whatever. What is this? This is not a Halloween playlist. Horror stories BGM. Okay, let's see what this is. This doesn't... Okay, maybe this will help. Okay. Is it too low? Casting curses can have serious consequences to caster too. Yeah. Especially if they're found out. Saucy baka. If there's mom sense tingling, this granny level sense tingling. Granny level. But pretty cool, she knew. Yeah, my mom says that apparently she was like a psychic? Psyche? Is that what you call them? It was said that she's like one of the most like powerful psyche in her village. So I was like, oh wow. But I didn't get to meet her. She passed away before I even was conceived. Yeah. I think she would be a very cool person to talk with. She's a badass, yeah. Psychic, yeah. Like she would know. She would sense stuff. But I think that's like the only person in my family whom I know have that ability. And it is said that, in some region in Indonesia, we live very close with the spirits, right? So there are some regions where the knowledge or the blessings of being able to do those kind of stuff, sixth sense and all that, can be passed down. Yeah. A friend of mine had the option to get it open. But she chose not to have it open. Spoon, thank you so much for the headpads. Thank you. Yeah, there you go. Should we move on to the third story now? I'm getting goosebumps. Am I the only one getting a bit scared? Oh, Chevy. Don't worry, we're all in this together. We're not alone. Should we move on to the third story from chat? Let's do this. So everyone, if you want to drop your story, you can. The link is right above the chat bar. Why, there's two form of story? Really? Oh, is that why? Oh, that's why Sky put like two stuff. I'm sorry, everyone. My mistake. It's probably just me forgetting about the second one. Sorry. I'm weak when it gets to horror stories. I see. Thank you for the friendly hug and thank you for the hit pats, Nick. Okay, third story is from Wood and Wood. Thank you, Wood and Wood, for the submission. This one is in Indonesian. I'll try my best to translate it sentence by sentence. So don't worry, everyone. You won't miss out. Ceritanya gak terlalu serem sih, hehe. Okay, so apparently the story is not going to be that scary, hehe. But Wood and Wood just want to share. So on the first semester pertama kuliah tugas tuh ngerjain semaman. So on their first semester, they're doing like a college task, an assignment, whole night. Yes, so they're doing it the whole night. Next day, there will be like a gathering for the whole batch of their batch. So they will be going with a bus. So Wood and Wood thought of buying a snack in the mini market. There's like 24 mini market near their place. So they just walk to the mini market. From their homestay to the mini market, there's nothing happened. But on the way home, Wood and Wood has to walk through a graveyard. It's not too scary because there was like a lot of buildings and lights around. And the way from the homestay to the mini market, there's a portal, like a, what do you call a portal? Like a security portal, which usually will be closed around 11 because it's nighttime, so it has to be closed. So Wood and Wood has to climb over the portal. On top of it, there's a light. And that lamp, usually, Wood and Wood doesn't really pay mind to it. So, oh wow. When Wood and Wood's about to climb the portal, the lamp suddenly dies. Wood and Wood tries to stay positive, thinking that, oh, it's probably just broken. But after Wood and Wood walks towards the portal, the lamp turns on again. Wood and Wood starts to get scared, but still tries to stay positive. So Wood and Wood walks past by the portal, and there's tons of trees, row of trees. So when Wood and Wood walks past by the tree, on the corner of their eyes, there is white figures hanging from the trees. I might be imagining stuff, Wood and Wood thought. But then, when Wood and Wood tries to focus on their side, it's Pocong hanging from the tree. Wood and Wood got so scared, and Wood and Wood runs. Wow. This BGM is hitting. Yeah, it's good. It's good. I'll be lurking while I go. Wow. People that pat your head while hugging you, best feeling in the world. Aw, surely it's not that scary. Very real. It's comforting as well. I will be lurking while I go to work. Happy working. Gate. Yeah, gate. Wood and Wood, gate. Thank you. This BGM is hitting. Thank you for the little fist bump, Quail. Yumi, oh my god. Scary brr. Hi, Addy. Okay, I have to go. Unfortunately, still nice stream and wonderful day. Bye-bye, Yumi. Bye-bye, Moon. Thank you for dropping by the stream. So, for those who don't know what pocong is, so in Indonesia, Well, Muslims, when they pass away, instead of using a coffin, they will be wrapped with white cloth. And there's a way to tie the cloth, so it fits the body of the deceased. And sometimes there will be sightings of pocong still in their clothings, the white cloth tied, so they have to jump whenever they want to walk closer to the person that they want to bother. So that's pocong for you, and that's apparently what Woodenwood saw hanging in the trees. Tempe Carañas, thank you so much for the hydrate. Yeah. I mean, I will not search for pocong images here, but if you're curious, and go ahead. I mean, I'm not stopping you. Who am I to stop you? Okay, so there's a follow-up story. There's another events happened in Woodenwood's place, Woodenwood's homestay. Woodenwood found a really long hair in the toilet. I assume Woodenwood doesn't have a long hair. And long hairs in Indonesia usually means kuntilanak. If you know Mika Malatika from Niji Sanji, Mika Malatika's character is kuntilanak. Kadang-kadang suka ada yang ketawa dari atap. Sometimes Woodenwood would hear laughters from the rooftop. Or all of a sudden something would show up on the holes of the roof. Back then, on Woodenwood's homestay, the previous owner used to tell Woodenwood stories about their room. So apparently there has been sightings of ghosts in Woodenwood's room. Wow. How do you spell we must search? It's pocong. There you go. Woodenwood. You are a brave soul. I'm so glad you're here now. Then additional notes, wolf you, Yumi, wolf you too. You're adorable. Chat, how was that story? It's that one's kind of eerie. Ooh. Thank you, Woodenwood, once again for the submission. Scary? Great story, yo. Should we move on to the next one now? You ready? 10 out of 10. Nice. Stay safe, Woodenwood. Stay safe. So this one is from Kronos. Kronos, are you still here? Thank you so much for submitting. Oh, okay. It's a long story, everyone. Are you prepared? Are you ready? Okay. Get ready. So, this happened when I was in Australia. For context, we rented a house that is 2-story tall. It was the last few days in that house. My niece, my sister, and my aunt slept in the same room as me, which was not the 2nd story. The room was spacious, with at least 1 queen-size bed and 2 double-decker beds. I did not sleep with the other guy cousin, as those rooms only got 2 beds. All the adults were not home, except for my aunt and grandma. During the afternoon, when my niece and I was just lazing around, we heard a knock on top of our ceiling. Both of us got confused. We decided to mess with it and knock back on the ceiling. Luckily, the knocking just ended there during the afternoon. During the night, the knocking persisted. and my niece got fed up and told it to keep quiet. The part of the ceiling that was cut open to let the contractor enter suddenly opened up, and all we heard was a scream. All of us in the room ran out to our aunt, which starts to scold us for running around and screaming. All of us were telling her that there is something in the house above the ceiling, but she told us that we're just being paranoid. She took a pillow and threw it at the ceiling, where it was cut open. We all saw. All we saw was a pitch black darkness. The cover was not properly closed due to her throwing a pillow at it, as she was telling us we were just hallucinating. But we suddenly heard the cover slowly close. We looked back at it, and before she could say another word, the cover opens back up, causing all of us to run. What's worse was that my grandma was tired of us running and took a ladder and opened up the area where the contractor go in. All she said was, "There's nothing up there." So she called one of us to go up and check. I ended up being the sacrifice. What I saw was just an attic with pipes. I went back down and told the rest there is nothing. There is just my grandma. I was in cold sweat. During the night, the cut apart was directly in front of me as I sleep, at the top of the double-decker bed. Maybe I was tired and hallucinating. But as I woke up in the middle of the night, I saw a long, pale finger slowly opening the cut up part of the ceiling. I took my pillow and went to the living room to sleep. From that day onwards, I slept in the living room until I went back home. Ah. Wow. Yo. Yo. Pale fingers. Yumi's storytelling made the narrative even better. Oh, you think so? I'm glad. I end up sending 2 stories. You can just read one if it's too much. Okay. What? Yo, what the fuck? What? What will you do if you're in that situation, chat? What will you do if you're in that situation? Can't believe they let Slenderman in again. He's probably hungry. Pardon my language, but what in a diddly darn fidgety fuck? Leaving? Oh, you're gonna leave? It's in the middle of the night. Where do you want to go? Do you think you can go anywhere? When it's in the middle of the night? Any additional notes to Yumi? Hi, Lamau. Hi, Lamau. Thank you, Kronos, for his submission. That's scary, though. Holy crap. Yeah, just like having to see the finger move and open up. It's like saying hi in a very creepy way. Wow. You ready for the 5th one? You ready for the 5th story? Worst high ever? Aw, poor you, Kronos. Poor you. On to the 5th one. This is from Kazuma. Kazuma sent in Indonesian story. I'm going to the airport. Book a flight immediately. So I'm gonna try my best to translate it as we go. Okay, so I forgot how old I was, but I remember I was still in elementary school. So when I was in elementary school, my family had a business and my parents was in charge of it. So whenever they go, I would go. So during that time, there's a huge wedding near my house. It's like a very special event. There's like a wayang show. There's a stage for the wayang, a stage for the singers. Even the decorations are very wide and tall. And the event, the wedding take place in like an intersection. So in Indonesia, everyone is very common to make a wedding, make a wedding shows. Well, not wedding show, wedding events on streets of like, and houses. So I assume was happening on a house and extended to the road, to the street. So there's like what do you call it? An intersection. So where is it? Okay. Okay, so one time when my parents got back from the office, I would say, we always close at midnight. That time we don't really go through that intersection because there was a wedding, right? And the whole street was being blocked. So we have to go find another way. So there's another way for it. And in front of the house, my mother had to go out of the car. What? Oh, out of the bike to open the gate. As I wait for my mother to open the gate of the house, I was staring towards the road. Nung ka arah sana. Like towards the road, I assume. So Kazuma was looking towards the road, an empty road, because it was like midnight already. And then Kazuma tries to find the wedding, oh, so Kazuma was looking through the wedding place. There's an empty road because it's like already empty because it's like midnight. And Kazuma looked at the meja-meja makanan. So I'm guessing there's like the tables for the food. Kazuma was staring at the tables for the wedding food. It's like 100. It's only like 100 meters away from his house. So the table, the food table is circular. It's like a, what do you call it? Round table. So Kazuma saw with his own eyes, there's a one kid and one person with a white shirt, with a white clothing, circling around the round table. So Kazuma says to his father, oh, dad, to his father, dad, I saw like there's a kid playing chase with his mother. My dad didn't believe me, but I was very sure that I saw the kid running around. But after that, my parents stopped. Wait, my parents suddenly rushes in and then clean themselves. So they start washing their feet, washing their hands. And Kazuma was told to just go ahead and sleep as soon as he can. Kazuma was still in elementary school, so he didn't really know what it was back then. But now he knows. Now he's pretty much, he's not that scared anymore, but he would go out on midnight just to buy like food, so he's not like scared anymore. But now whenever he sees one, when there's a sighting of a ghost, he would just stare at it until it goes away on its own. It will disappear by itself. There's an English translation for it with people. Thank you, Kazuma. Any additional notes you want to say to Yumi? Don't be scared of ghosts. They can't hurt you. That's what Kazuma says. Back from the ads. Welcome in, Koya. So there's a saying whenever you saw like a ghost or something in Indonesia, you gotta clean yourself. Back then, if I don't know if this is like true or not, but you know, I'll be hearing these type of stuff when I was little. If I point my finger to a grave, my sister would tell me to like wash my hands, or if I can't, I need to like suck on my finger and just clean it. I don't know why back then, but there's a lot of things that are like that in Indonesia. You have to clean yourself when you saw like a sighting, or if you point on a grave or something. So, yeah. Most likely what Kazuma saw wasn't real. That's why his parents freak out and like, okay, we need to like clean, and you need to go back to like, you need to go to sleep as soon as possible. Now he just waits for it to despawn. No way. Despawn. Todd, do you have like scary stories you want to share? But thank you once again, Kazuma, for the submission. Wow. Shall we move on to the next story, chat? Are you ready? Are you ready, chat? If you're ready, send in some Didge emote. Or skull emote. Or any emote. Are you ready? Should I tell you like my story now? Ready. Okay. Let me tell you my story. We have that. Oh, thank you, Tempe Cranyas. You're very thoughtful. Thank you so much for the hydrate. We have that false story in the Philippines as well. Pointing at graves make you get cursed by a nuno. Oh, you have to bite your fingers afterward. Oh, it's similar then. Don't forget to hydrate. Thank you, Tempe Cranyas. Yumi, if you tell a story about that ghost, the ghost will come to you. Ooh. Hi, Virgo. Yeah, we're very similar. So, this happened when I was in college. So, we have like an inauguration type of thing back then in college, in university. So, I was on my second year. And we have this thing called like OSPEC, basically inauguration, where we would take our juniors to a village and we would live with the villagers for a couple of days, and they would learn how to, you know, live with the village and see what we can improve in the village during the first year, during the first couple months of their university year, I think. So I was on my second year. I was the organizer of that said event. And back then, that was the first time we have to flew somewhere. So that's the furthest we've ever been, the furthest village that we've picked. I was the head of the event. So I know that this is going to be a little bit tough because this is not our usual place. So I've talked to the head of the village and they said that, oh yeah, we're very, you know, we live among the spirits. He said it right away. So I hope you guys will be prepared. Whatever you see here, please be polite and always make sure to don't curse, don't cuss, and like make sure you speak polite words with the villagers and wherever you go. So I have to relay that message to my juniors as well and to the other people from my batch. So, you have to be careful what you said. Make sure you don't say bad words when you walk through the forest or while you're inside the houses. So, yeah, we have to stay there for like 3 or 4 days, basically. This village is very well known to the villagers are mask makers. So they make wooden mask for dance performances, traditional dance performances. So the masks that they make, sometimes there will be spirits living inside the mask. It's very common. It will, whenever they perform the dance or whenever they're doing a ritual, that spirit can guide them through the dance, can guide them through the rituals. So it's very common. I personally don't think there's anything scary about that. But when I relay this message to my juniors, they're like, "Huh, huh? You mean are we gonna be okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, of course we're gonna be okay. These villagers are very welcoming of us, and they taught us what not to do and what to do. So it's supposed to be safe. And it's not like it's like village. It's like it's only like 1 hour away from the city, so it's not like that deep into nowhere. So then the event begins. On the last night of the event, we stayed there in 4 days, if I'm not mistaken. On the last night of our stay, there's this thing called Jurit Malam. Jurit Malam or Jurik Malam. Jurit Malam? So at midnight, it's like a tradition, basically, in university or in high school, where it's like a test of courage. Is that what it's called? Test of courage? So basically, all of the participants have to go through a test of courage. It's not even in the campus. It's in the village. Kayak lagi KKN, semacam KKN gitu, Kazuma. So I've already picked a route which is not too far from where we are, but we will have to go through the village, basically neighborhood. But the thing is, there's one spot that you have to go through, and it's unavoidable. It's the forest. So there's only like a few juniors of mine that I have to keep an eye of to make sure that they're all in like, they're not lost from the route, and everything will be on time and we can finish before 2 a.m. in the morning. So we start at midnight. We have to finish. We have to wrap things up around 2 a.m. So the Jurit Malam starts one by one. The kids would go through each and every checkpoints, basically. And it's like a circular route, basically. So they will end up in the same place once they're finished with all of the checkpoints. So in each checkpoints, there will be seniors testing you. They would ask you questions. They would, ask you, why do you want to be in that major? Why do you want to be in this university? All that stuff. So it's like, just like test of courage, basically. So I was on patrol because I need to make sure all of the kids went through the same route, nobody got lost, and we can like wrap things up on time. But when I get to this one particular post, this one particular checkpoint, one of the kids aren't there. So I'm like, where did this person go? It should be his turn. Right now, he should be reaching this checkpoint. Where is he? And that checkpoint was just after the forest. So in order to go to that particular checkpoint, you have to go through the forest. So in my head, I really hope this person didn't get stuck in the forest. So then I went to check. I was on patrol on my own. It was raining. It was around 2 a.m. And it was raining so hard. I got my, what do you call it? The raincoat on. Only have like a flashlight with me to guide me because it was so dark. So I have to walk through the forest on my own. And there I saw this kid standing in the middle of the forest on his own. I checked on him. I say, like from afar, I was like, hello? He didn't reply. Hello? He didn't reply. I walk closer. I am very sure this kid is that kid. Because even though it's raining, I can see his glasses. I can see him, his stature. So I walk closer. And I called his name. Let's call him Edward. Edward, is that you? And Edward stood there just silent. Edward saw me, but he didn't really see me, if that makes sense. Edward, is this still you? That's my question. And he couldn't move. So I walked closer, so close I held his hand. And then I saw that he didn't really look at me, he looked past me. He looked behind me. He was looking behind me. So I asked him again, Edward, is this still you? If this is still you, please blink. Just blink. If you can't move, just blink. And he blinks. So I'm like, okay, I'm sure that this is him now. So I held his hand and I asked him again, is there something behind me? He wanted to say something, he wanted to open his mouth, but he can't. So then he starts blinking twice. So I'm like, okay, so there's something behind me. Is it big? He blinked again twice. Okay. Is it bothering me right now? He didn't blink. So I'm like, okay, so here's what you're gonna do, okay, Edward? I'm gonna hold your hand. We're gonna walk past this forest. We're gonna be okay. So I held his hand. I actually held it really, really tight. He started holding back to it really tight. And he couldn't move at first, but then I start pulling him. Forcefully, like pulling him, like, let's go. And then we walk. I told him, keep your eyes on our hands. Keep your eyes downwards. Just look at my hand. So we walk past the forest and go to the checkpoint. And then he started looking up. And then I started to notice that he has like a really cold fever. Like a, what do you call it? Like a cold sweat. Even though it's raining, I could tell like he's cold. Like I could feel it on his skin. So I told him, okay, you know what? It's done for you. I'm gonna get you to the last checkpoint. And then you need to change your clothes. And you need to sleep. So you don't need to continue the whole thing. It's fine. He still couldn't say a word. So I was really worried. I tried to find like a warm water or something that, can warm him up. And then once he's like calm, he starts crying. And that's when I know that he's, back to normal basically. And then I start asking him, like, is it like, is it something that is normal for you to see these kind of stuff? He said yes. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna tell your house owner, because we're all living on different houses, right, with the villagers. So I told him, I'm gonna let the lady know that you saw something, and you're gonna be under her protection, so don't worry. Yeah, just rest well tonight, okay? And then he went back to his house and he slept. And then I have to again do the patrol, make sure that nobody's, freaking out if they see something, and make sure that the event still can go like smoothly. We end up something happened that night. One of them is like Edward's story. Something else happened which is not supernatural, but it made us the event finally ends around like 3 a.m. Yeah. There you go. OMG, Yumi, you asked that? Yeah, I have to make sure that it's still Edward. If it's not Edward, I wouldn't want to deal with it on my own, obviously. I would just like call someone, but then again, I don't want to leave him alone there. So yeah. But because I know that it's still him, that's why I'm like, okay, let's go. Let's just walk past this forest, we're gonna be fine. I'm back. Sorry I left without permission. No, Chevy, you don't need my permission. It's fine. Welcome back. Yumi, you're so brave. I'm not particularly scared. I'm not scared. At that moment, I was more scared if something's gonna happen to us, as in like, oh, what if it's gonna physically hurt us? But not that I'm very sure, if spirits like that coexist with us. So, Forest Ranger training is creepy. He was seeing something nobody wasn't. Hi, Mr. Caleb. Yeah, he was seeing some stuff. Definitely not sleeping tonight. Oh, Chevy. So scary. Glad things ended well. Yeah. Glad he's okay. I'm always impressed by your story and I get more impressed tonight. What? What did Edward see? Did you ask him? Apparently I didn't want to like bother him that much, but I heard from his friends, so I think his friend asked him afterwards and he told his friends, but I heard from his friends. It's something big. It's like a bee, like it's the shape is not human like. It's more like it's big and like it has like hairs. So I'm guessing it's like I don't know what it's look like, honestly. So probably Gundurawa, yeah, probably like something. He sees something big, red eyes, and just like tons of hairs. Yumi, I have one story, but I know it's okay. It's quite religious thing about my personal experience. I mean, yeah, go ahead as long as it's TOS safe. I know spirits or ghosts is here with us, but I don't think I will keep my calm, especially doing what you do on that moment. We gotta escape that situation, right? So we just gotta move, I guess. Thank you for the friendly hug, Chevy. I hope you're doing okay. You're scared to sleep? Well, you can be fine. Hold my hand. This forest ranger training is experts only. Hey, yo, no way. These things are scary. I believe personally in supernatural things. And hearing that this Edward did see something that's scary, especially because I believe kids can see that we don't. Oh, yeah. Kids are definitely more sensitive. That surprised me, holy shit. That song. Probably like Bigfoot. Yeah, maybe. I have another story, but I feel like we should move on with Chad's submission right now. Shall we move on? We should move on. Let's go. I can still submit now? You can. Yes, yes. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, it's Q. It's Q. Hi, Q. Welcome to the stream. How are you today? We're talking about scary stuff right now. We're reading horror stories, Q. Are you into horror stories, Q? I got goosebumps and I was tearing up a bit. Oh my goodness, Chevy. Take a break. Take a break if you need one, everyone. Take a break if you need one. Horror story. Yes. I'm doing all right. I'm glad. How have you been? I'm doing great. Cute. I just recovered from sickness. I took a long break a few weeks back. And now I'm back. I'm here now. I'm here now. Cute. I'm so happy to see you here. Hi, Gami. Hi. We read your story earlier. And Kiyu, if you have like horror stories you'd like to share, you can send it on the link on the top of the chat bar. How is it, Lel? Oh, Agami, you and Sky set up a mood for a horror story. You ready for the next one, chat? Here we go. This one is another Indonesian story. Don't try this at home, sort of. Don't follow this story. That's what Anonymous says. So I'm gonna try my best to translate this story for you. Okay, you ready? So this happened on 21st of December 2018. So the story starts when me and my friends decided to go on a vacation on a beach near Banten. We went to Pantai Sawarna Beach, where we've already prepared it 2 weeks before the start of the university holiday. So on the 20th, we went there together. There are 6 of us, so we only need 1 car. The travel, it's a pretty long travel. We leave at 7 at night, 7 p.m. And then we arrived around 3 a.m. in the morning. So it's because we stopped by a few times during the trip. As soon as we arrived at our inn, we took a rest, we sleep, and then all of a sudden wait, hold on. Let me pick another song. Okay. Sorry about that jump scare song. Wait, where was I? Oh, as soon as we arrive at our inn, we rest, we sleep, and then we wake up around 9. We've already planned that we're going to stay there around like 3 or 4 days because we just want to enjoy the beach and spend time together with friends. In the morning, we had breakfast. And then in the afternoon, we went to the beach. And towards the evening, we were barbecuing, seafood barbecuing. Chad, we got raided. Trend. Thank you so much for the raid. Everyone, please go check out Trend. Please go check out Trend. Trend is an Indonesian streamer, amazing Indonesian streamer. So go check out Trend. Welcome raiders, forgot Trend, raid. Hi Morgans, hi Trend, hi Zeno. It's Kamimo, hi. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Oh my goodness. It's Kamimo, thank you so much for the follow. Hi. My name is Yumi. It's really nice to meet you. I'm a forest watcher who play chill games sometimes, and today we're doing some Halloween special. We're reading some horror stories. I'm an Indonesian streamer, but I stream in English most of the time. Feel free to speak to me in those 2 languages. I can read and speak in Indonesian and English. So welcome in, Trent. How was your stream? What did you do earlier? In real life horror story, yes. So the chat can submit horror stories and I'm reading them on stream. Yumi Chuan, sorry for being late. No, don't be sorry. I'm glad that you're here. Happy stream. Thank you. Morgans. Thank you, Morgans. So Trent, do you have any scary stories you'd like to share? Drop them in the Google form above. Right now, we're reading a story from Anonymous. A story of them on a trip with their friends. They went to a beach, and right now the story, we're right here in the story. We're right here in the story. We're just starting. Stream went well. We've watched Nickel Life Development. It's so good. Net banget ase. Oh, nice. Nice. I submitted mine, but I don't think it did. I didn't continue it because I'm basically scaring myself. Oh no. I don't think I have any horror story in real life. Okay. Then I hope you're going to enjoy your stay here, Raiders and Trent. I hope you're going to enjoy the stories. I'm going to continue reading now, okay? And everyone who just got here, if you want to get some rest, if you want to, get yourself some snacks, get comfy, feel free to do so. Or if you want to, stay here and read the stories with me and get in a very creepy mood, very scary mood, feel free to do so as well. I'm glad to have you here. As usual, I need to eat first. Go eat, go eat. Sabisi, I think you should watch it, Yumi. Ewing has so many spooky stuff. Oh, really? Ewing? Okay. Let's go. So, in the morning we had breakfast. In the afternoon we went through the beach, and then we do some barbecue, seafood barbecue, until the nighttime arrives. I mean, we're young people, so we've already prepared stuff for the nighttime. We got some alcohol. Perangko apa ya? Perangko apaan sih? We got some alcohol, basically just to enjoy a night. If you wanna, if you wanna drink, you can drink. If not, it's fine. You could just be together with your friends. No, I think barangko here is like in quotation marks, so I'm not sure if it means like an actual the stamp, the letter stamp, or there's like a double meaning behind it. But basically, I assume this is just like drinks. Nobody forced anyone to drink, so they're just enjoying themselves. So, where is that? So we went out of the inn around 10 p.m. and then we went to the beach, find a spot in the shore. We played some music with a Bluetooth speaker. We made circle to sit because we're planning to watch the sunrise. So as we wait, we just talk and sing along to the songs. We laugh until around 3 a.m. when everyone's high with the drinks. That's when one of my friend who has a sixth sense, all of a sudden they said, one of the friend next to them. So let's just say the sixth sense kid is Barry and Anthony is A. So Barry touches Anthony's back and then starts to rub Anthony's back, and Barry starts to read a few prayers. O dibacain? No. Starts to read Anthony. There's someone who's sticking on Anthony. A spirit is sticking to Anthony. And after... Oh no, dibacain sesuatu? Yeah, so it's like prayers then. So Barry starts to read prayers as Barry rub Anthony's back. And after that, Anthony starts to feel lighter. Because it is said, okay, chat, it is said that, hello Jack, Swelb. Hello. Oh, by the way, Swelb, did you send the traktir yesterday? I didn't get the notif. I only noticed it through when I check on the web. Thank you so much for the donation, by the way, Swelb. Appreciate it a lot. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I didn't know yesterday. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you're doing well. So, back to the story, everyone. It is said that if a spirit is sticking on you, you'll feel heavy. Like your shoulder will feel heavy. You feel like you're carrying something. So then, after Barry rub Anthony's back with a prayer, Anthony starts to feel lighter. And then they continue talking, and next minute, Danny, all of a sudden, Danny, one of the friends, Danny, starts looking with an empty eye, looking at the beach with an empty eye. Danny says, "Yo, do you see that lady on the shore wearing a white kabaya with selendang ijo?" What do you call it, selendang ijo? So this lady is wearing like a white traditional clothing with green, like a green shawl, basically. Scarf, green scarf. Thank you, Mateoso. So green scarf. She's walking towards the water. So Danny says there's a lady with a white traditional clothing and a green scarf walking towards the water. And everyone who's, drunk starts saying, don't mess around like that. It's 3 a.m. There's no way a lady is on like a beach. You're probably too drunk, they said. But the thing is, Danny doesn't drink anything. So Danny's the designated driver, the only one who stays clean that night, because Danny has to take care of the others. But then, all of a sudden, Anthony, who's going through a bad trip, heard what Danny says. So at 4, they had to go back to the inn to calm Anthony down. As soon as they got inside the inn, all of a sudden there's an earthquake. The only one who noticed it is only Danny. The rest of them, they're still, under the influence of alcohol. So one by one, they got called by their parents. Oh, their parents, their relatives starts calling and ask, "You guys are all right? There's news about the earthquake, and there's potential tsunami happening." Everyone who's half awake, all of a sudden they all just like they're wide awake now. They pack their bags. They start planning to go home at 6 a.m. immediately. We didn't even think it through. We just go home. Thankfully, on the way home, everything was okay. Everything is well. But we thought we're very lucky because on the way home, the Sawarna beach, there's a tsunami of a small tsunami happened in the Sawarna beach. If we saw, oh my goodness, this is crazy. So if we check on like the inn that they stayed, it got wrecked. Everything got wrecked. So if they stayed there, they could have gotten the tsunami. Holy crap, that's scary. Huh. That basically that lady that lady is just, you guys are lucky that Danny and Anthony saw the lady. Warned by the Nyai herself. Warned by, yeah. Wow. At saat lagi promo di Indomaret dapat mentas sa iTraktor. Thank you, Swell. You're so sweet. So if I carry a bag and feel heavy, I also carry the spirit noted. So for those who are not Indonesian, there is this like legend that there's a protector of the sea, a lady. We call them nyai. Different. I think there's like different version of the stories, but there's this like very famous legendary spirit that a lot of people believed in. And she got like white clothing, green clothings or like green scarf on, and this lady would take victims, not necessarily victims, but if you're not, if you're not safe and you went to the beach or the waters, you can get quote unquote kidnapped. So even in like I think in Yogyakarta, there's a South Beach, Pantai Selatan, was it? Where you can't. There's a saying that you can't wear green clothings if you go to that particular beach, or you're gonna get kidnapped. So Yumi shouldn't go to that beach then. Yes, I'm all green. I'm all green, so yeah. Thank you so much, Anonymous, for the submission. Let's go ahead and read the story. Next up, we got from Atem. I downloaded SLS app. Now I'm scared to go into my personal restroom. Bro was breakdancing. SLS? What's SLS? Enlighten me. What's SLS? Green Dead. Yeah, apparently. So yeah, Indonesia have very various, a lot of like stories like that. What's the SLS, by the way? I'm still curious. At them, if you're still here. A ghost camera app? Oh. Wow. Bro was breakdancing? The ghost was breakdancing in your personal restroom? And ad. More like too many? Too many stories like that? Next up. Okay, also, by the way, Atem, thank you so much for submitting. Good luck going to the bathroom. This is Nick. Okay, so a short story. In my family, I've never been known to have a third eye or a sight for ghosts. My father and my sister have an eye for it, but I don't think I do. Once in a while, I do have an eerie chills in my night shift job or 2 a.m. at my apartment. Not just a presence. Once, even a cold hand hovering too close to my shoulder. My parents told me that my babysitter woke up to me waving to the window. I kept telling her that someone was there, but poor Miss Gritty didn't see what I saw. Keeps me awake at night knowing I could see ghosts, but they've never revealed themselves to me in the past 20 years. Wow. Nick. Wow. Wow. So the ghosts choose to not show themselves to you anymore. Wow. Any additional notes you want to say to Yumi? Hi, Yumi. Happy to join a stream as always. Stay comfy, cool guy. Thank you, Nick. Thank you. I hope you're okay. And I hope that you're brave enough to have it. Wow. Thank you for the vid. Thanks for reading my story. No, thank you for submitting. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Nick. Next up, we got a story from hello guys, ano Manji di sini. So Nichi Manji submitted an Indonesian story, everyone. I'm gonna try my best to translate it for you. So this story happened a week ago when I was on my way home. So long story short, I got home. On the road, I don't know why, the traffic was really bad. It was not like usual. And the weather was also not like usual. Usually it's like super hot. All of a sudden, it's very breezy. Long story short, I got home. I don't know why. I go check. Oh, when I see my bed, I just want to immediately rest and sleep. Usually I would clean myself. Either I would shower or something else. But because I was so... Karena sama sekali nggak bisa tidur ko. Because Nietzsche is a type who would want to clean first before, touching his bed after going out. So Nietzsche doesn't know why, because he was very tired and the weather was very breezy and gloomy. So Nietzsche immediately sleep without even thinking. Have you ever had like a dream? I have. All of a sudden, I remember the meme. Have you ever had a dream where you could, you would, you could, you should, you'd... No, but have you ever had like a dream, but but you feel like you're half awake? I felt this that night. I was half awake. I don't know if it was a dream or not. I was still sleeping on bed, but I couldn't move. My heart beats abnormally. Whoa, Kirana. Thank you so much for the follow. Hi. Welcome in. How's it going? My name is Yumi. It's really nice to meet you. And right now, I'm reading horror stories, Kirana. Do you easily got scared? David, hi. Welcome to the stream. Hello. I'm reading a story from Nichimanji. Do you like horror stories, David and Kirana? Hey, doing fine. Oh, I might be easily scared. Don't worry. You can hold Chat's hand. You can hold my hand, Kirana. Also, is it Kirana or Ruto? Which one do you prefer me to call you? Nice to meet you. Hold hands. Hold hands. Hold hands. For those who got scared easily, hold hands. For those who are brave, hold hands. Either Kirana or Ruto is fine. Okay then. Okay then. Hold hands. Welcome to the stream, Kirana. It's nice to meet you. The story is in Indonesian. I'm Indonesian, so I'm gonna try my best to translate it for everyone here. So Nichimanji experienced half asleep, half awake situation. He doesn't know if it's a dream or not, but his body's still sleeping in the bed. His heart beats really fast. It was very weird. Cold sweats. But this time he really can't wake up. He can't wake up. Maybe this is what they called sleep paralysis. But he was very sure this might be a dream because the layout of his bed was different. In front of my bed, there's an open door, a door wide open. Usually, the door was beside me. It's not in front of me. But all of a sudden, I see a figure pass by. Couldn't catch the color, but this figure slowly approaches the door. All of a sudden, the door starts to move abnormally. It moves really hard until all of a sudden, that figure jumps towards me. And then I wake up. I wake up with cold sweats, and all of a sudden, it's dawn. Wow. 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 Is it sleep paralysis or is it a dream, everyone? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? I'm holding my water in my phone. Oh, no. Okay, let's hug Chevy. Hold your hand. You can hold my hand.
I just happen to be Indonesian as well. Oh, Indo pride. I usually speak English most of the time. Oh, gotcha. I'll be back again. I'm scared even more. Okay. Take a break. Pesan moral? Moral of the story? Always clean yourself before going to sleep. Maybe it's a transition from dream to sleep paralysis. It haven't happened to me once, and it's very smooth, the transition. Cool. Second story by Nietzsche. This story threatens my family's life. So my family lives in Jawa Timur. The east of Java. East Java. In East Java, as you might already know, there are a lot of people cursing, talismans, and curses, basic in general. I didn't believe it back then, with psychic and shamans and anything metaphysics. But I don't know why I can't forget about this one. There's one conflict happened. Whoa. Whale, thank you so much for the hydrate. Thank you. Also, Kiran and David. So far, so good, right? So far, so good. The stories. You can handle the stories, right? Chevy had to take a break earlier. Oh, for context, for those who are new here, I don't usually do this. I don't usually do horror content. I don't play horror games. Why? Because it's like Halloween. I thought it would be, it would be interesting to hear stories from you guys. So let's continue. So one day, to recap, Nichimanji doesn't really believe in supernatural things. But one day, an unforgettable event happened. There's a conflict between his father and someone who works in the same institution. Nietzsche doesn't. Okay, I'm just gonna read it from a first person perspective. Something happened between my dad and the person who works at the same institution. I don't know what happened. I forgot, but what happened was my family was happened to ditipu dirugiin. Wait. There's they went through. They were getting fuck my English. What's tipu in English? I know the word, dude. Scammed. Oh my gosh, yeah. So Nichimanji's family got scammed. Even until now, they can still feel like the damage of that event. But in the middle of that conflict, I can't forget this thing that happened. I still feel hatred towards that person. So that person asked a shaman to attack my family. So from that moment, a few moments that is just unforgettable and annoying happen. There's bungkusan kain putih. So again, the wrapping thing. My story earlier, remember chat? The white cloth wrapper. Inside there was dirt and paper with a weird writing. Weird writings. Oh. So the roof of my father's office, someone changed the roof by someone who claim as a roof fixer. I don't freaking know the English word to this. But it was sent by the same person. by a construction guy. There was a construction guy basically sent by the person who sent the curses. But because of that, Nichimanji's father had a heart attack. Untung bisa diserang balik gak? What was weird, oh my god, my English is weird. Holy shit, what is wrong with me? But what was weird is that, oh, so apparently Nichimanji's father only get that heart illness only when they're in the city. But if they go out of the city to, to go to a doctor, to go to a hospital or see a doctor, the pain is gone. So I think it's a region attack, if that makes sense. The second thing that happened, kejadian kedua adik kan. Oh, all of a sudden my little sibling, in the middle of an afternoon, suddenly, kejang-kejang apa ya? Apa ya bahasa Inggris kejang-kejang? Wait. Trembles? Probably, but there's a word for it. All of a sudden, like, trembles really hard. Seizure. There you go. Nichimanji's little sibling all of a sudden got a seizure. They had to run them to the nearest hospital. And the nearest hospital couldn't help them. But as soon as they got out of the city, their sibling was okay. The pain is gone. I don't know if this is like santet apa pula bahasa Inggrisnya. I don't know if this attack was sent. Wait, satu upaya santet atau enggak? I don't know if it was part of the attack or not, but it was so weird. Thankfully, my siblings and my parents are okay now. I'm glad to know that. Black magic, yeah. Black magic. Yeah. Emotional damage is different, Virgo. Region attack, COC. Anjing. Attack of... Wait. There's like AoE. No, what's the... Kepanjangannya apa? I'm sorry, next time I'm right in English. No, it's fine. Yumi says stop working. Pause check, thank you so much. Well, I'm actually submitting some stories on my own, still typing that. Oh, okay, Kirana. Area of effect, thank you. Jangan lupa minum, Yum. Thank you, Nichimanji. Thank you. Okay. Moving on to the next story. This is Wood and Wood again. You ready, everyone? You ready? Okay. Gonna set up the mood with the song. Thank you for submitting, Nichi. Thank you for reading my story. No, thank you for submitting. Thank you. Wood and Wood story. Here we go. This story is from my sister's teacher. My school is really old. It was already built in the colonial era when the Dutch occupied Indonesia. So the school is pretty ancient. My school usually has an anime convention. This is this took me out, honestly. My school usually has an anime convention sometimes, which is really cool for the school to do so. There were many cosplayers present. There were some prohibited areas for the guests because it's for the event organizer. My sister's teacher, let us call her Miss Cindy S, is one of the organizers. She was walking to one of the prohibited areas when she saw a woman with an old era clothing. Since it's an anime convention, she thinks that she's one of the cosplayers. Then she said, "Oh, sorry, ma'am, are you lost? This is a prohibited area." The women ignored her, so she went closer. When she took one step closer, she smelled kamanyan, an oil basically. And then she starts smelling a rotting meat, and then the oil, and then rotting meat. She freaked out, but still walked towards the women. When she was close, the women laughed. And then disappeared. Wow. Wow. Miss Cindy, are you okay? Miss Cindy, you were walking towards a non-human, Miss Cindy. Wow. Wow. School was pretty creepy because of the old building. There are some urban legends in my school which scared me quite a lot. There was a bell that when you ring at night could make you become possessed by ghosts. There were a few classrooms where the light could turn off because when it's off, someone gets angry. Oh, it couldn't be turned off. And the security guard usually leaves coffee and cigarette at the certain stairway that would be drank and smoked by something, because at the morning glass is empty and the cigarettes are all smoked. Wow, Miss Cindy. Have core nightmares right there. Core nightmares. Prepare yourself, guys, says some teenage girl on a movie theater watching horror movies. Mr. Caleb, are you okay? Are you okay so far? Wow, still, Wolfie, Yui. Wolfie, you too. Thank you for submitting. Thank you for submitting. Wood and wood. Okay, this is from Quail. Quail, thank you so much for submitting. For context, I'm paralyzed from the waist down and I can't feel anything but my chronic pains. I also have hallucinations, mostly visual and auditory. While not paranormal, I was reminded of this. In January, on a morning, I started doing my usual stretching exercise, specifically cross-sitting. When I took my right leg and started getting it stretched fully lengthwise. However, this day I didn't estimate my strength correctly, and with that, a sudden spasm in my leg, suddenly I heard a loud crack. I first assumed it was just another hallucination until I looked down and I saw my femur broke. Have you ever seen a character breaking their bone in cartoons? It looked like that, but without my bone sticking out. Straight up looked like a new joint, and I hurriedly called my dad, saying that I broke my leg. Neither he or my mom believed until they looked. I had to build a pillow wall to not start puking. Oh my god. Since then, I have gotten a phobia of breaking bones, which got worse. When we arrived at rehab, I got my leg scanned and found out I have hip luxation. Oh my goodness. Somehow not in the top 10 traumatic events of my life. Honorable mention goes to my medical mistreatment, specifically a cold room where I was thrown in for showing signs of mental illness. Was that freezing in hours? Oh my goodness. Quill, you've been through a lot. Quill, you've been through a lot. I'm very sorry to hear what you've been through. I hope you get the help that you need, and I hope that there will always be people around you who support you. I'm so sorry to hear that, Quail. I hope you will recover soon. Thank you for submitting your story. This is from Chevy. Back again from another break. Just in time for us to read your story, Chevy. Hugs for Quail. Yes. I don't think this is even scary, but it is for me. The story happened when I was out camping with my family. Maybe around early June last year, we arrived to one place in the forest where we would usually go camping. It was a bit far from our old one, but it has a nice river near it. We just finished talking about stories and started hearing some sound of wolves laughing. It was like 3 or 5 wolves, and it kept on getting louder and closer. We hurried to our tent, stayed quiet, even covered our mouths. We didn't dare to step outside or make any noises since they would probably still be near us. The laughing lasted 15 minutes until it disappeared. We were supposed to stay there for 5 days, 4 nights in that place, but the same thing happened the next night. Everyone was inside except my uncle because he thought someone was just playing tricks on us. A few minutes after her left, we heard him scream like he was screaming in pain. We were scared and not wanting to check and just went to sleep, shivering in fear and worry for him. My father then woke us all up early and went out to the forest where my uncle disappeared. We contacted some people to find him. It wasn't that long. It took them 4 days until they found him lifeless. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry for your loss. I wasn't informed what happened to him, but I do think he had been attacked by those pesky wolves. I'm very sorry for your loss. Oh my god. Chevy, that's scary. Whoa. And any additional notes? Nothing, I scared myself already. That is scary. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry you have to go through that. Oh my god, Chevy. Wow. Wow, must be really traumatizing for you and your family. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I'm so sorry to hear that. Thank you for submitting your story. Moving on to the next one. This is from Darius. It was in a time when I was studying in uni and I was in edge of burnout. I was frustrated and filled with hatred to everything. I was even angry to God about my life and how things went. That time, I felt devil was near me. I heard his voice in my thoughts. The most scariest thing was that he wasn't scary or threatening. His presence and voice was pleasant. His voice was what I wanted to hear. But I also felt hatred and lust for revenge in his voice. Do you want to get your payback? Yes, I said. But then, things that he told me, no. I was angry to God, but I didn't want to do anything like that. I didn't want to take revenge on God. It made me shocked and I stopped listening. I didn't want to know the way. This information can be dangerous. Even thinking about that experience makes my skin shiver. I am now in peace with my God. I'm not angry to him anymore, but I seriously hope that I was just imagining things back then. Thinking how much hatred I had that time in my heart that devil wanted to talk to me makes me scared. If the devil speaks to you, don't listen to him for your own sake, says Dear. Wah. Wah, Dear. Any additional notes do you want to say to Yumi? Thank you for being you, Yumi. I'm glad I found you. I'm grateful for every moment here. All of a sudden, it's so wholesome. Wow. Dear, I'm glad that you're okay now. I think you have found your peace. I'm happy to hear that. It's very traumatizing, but they say past events can be reversed. I'm very sorry once again, Chevy. And there, I hope you will find your peace even more. Now you know a little bit about my past. There's a reason why I'm wholesome. I wasn't always like this. I see, I see. I'm glad you found your peace. Thank you for submitting your story. Next up, we got a story from Anonymous. Are you guys ready? You guys ready for some more scary stories? Better be prepared, everyone. Let's go. Let's do this. This may not be scary, but it's my experience on my grandparents' house. Back then, when I was a little children, me and my big family used to gather on the grandparents' house. They already died before I was born, so I never know how they looked like. But my parents always say back then, every time I go there, I always go to their grave and point to it and say, "Hey, it's Grandma and Grandpa." I point on the empty air right above their graveyard, but I never remember that. Next thing I experience and remember is on New Year's celebration. I woke up in the middle of the night and walked to my father, uncle, and my cousin, who are grilling a fish. While I sit with them, the night sky starts to shine bright with fireworks. But since it's a village, they didn't last long. First, I saw a girl's silhouette, but I thought it's just my imagination. Until she's crying and all of us suddenly silent looking at each other. But after she was laughing, all of us goes running inside the house. The last thing I experience is every night the dish rack will make sound as if it trembles or shake hard until the plate breaks. But in reality, they're not. Also, the bathroom sometimes you can hear sounds as if someone inside. Until my uncle, aunt, and my father built a new bathroom outside the house. Wow. Oh, Anonymous. I need another break. I'm getting things around my mind. It's not that good. Yes, please do. Everyone take breaks. Everyone please take breaks. Should we take breaks like... Okay. Break. Hi! Vibe change, vibe change. For a little bit, for a little bit. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Break time. Break time. Distractions. Distractions. Play happy songs. Pick Yumi up? Okay. Break time. Break time. Break time. Break time. Are we okay? Everyone good? Everyone good? Okay, this is less scary, right? We could talk about Halu. What happened to Halu? Uh I think we have like two more stories. Two more stories. Two more stories, everyone. Think you can handle it? Spoopy Boo! Hanae! Hanae, hi! We're taking a break from the horror stories, Hanae, right now. Okay. The break ends. The break ends. The break ends. You ready to continue? Got two more. You got two more. Hanae, how are you, by the way? I hope you've been doing well. We are continuing the story from Anonymous now. Just went out with some friends. Nice! I hope you're good with horror stories, Hanae. Because we're about to read another one. This one is kind of stupid, so yeah. One time, me and my best friend decided to sleep over at my friend's house. Let's call them Kevin, Steve, and Michael. We will sleep on Kevin's house, and Steve will come to my house first and then goes to Kevin. Since Michael's house is the furthest, he will come alone. Before nighttime, me, Kevin, and Steve decided to go around with a motorcycle. We would buy snacks and drinks, and on the way home, we explore some roads and places that supposedly haunted. We arrive at an abandoned school. The story is that the school is haunted by kuntilanak, and no one can ever cleanse them or even cut the big trees inside the school. We park our motorcycle near it and walk there. We go inside and explore a little. Nothing particular. Just like other abandoned place, it's full of trash and vandalism. Near the big tree, I feel kind of chill. But back then, I thought it was just my feeling, nothing more. Oh, like something chill, like something breezy. We leave from there and goes home before sunset. At night, we play PS on laptop. As always, I was falling asleep first, while the others are still playing the game. I have a nightmare, like I got chased by kuntilanak. But the more I run, the slower I got. The more I try to run, the slower I run. When she caught me, I can't see her face, but her hair starts to go inside my mouth. It's not hard to breathe, but I feel my body. I can't move. Suddenly, I feel my lower body starts to feel numb. And before all the hair goes inside my mouth, I woke up with a lot of sweats. And everyone looked shocked. Even Kevin's brother is there. So I most likely... Oh, kuntilanak was stick to me when I fell asleep. The ghost tried to possess me, or either that or I have a sleep paralysis. They say I suddenly trembles before my eyes and mouth are open. But my eyes is all white. They panic. Kevin calls his brother. They chant some words few minutes before I finally wake up. Kevin brother says that the ghost is not here anymore, but for safety purposes, I got cleansed by someone who are capable to do that. Wow. Anonymous, I hope you're doing well. Wow. Additional notes to you, wish you all the best, I guess. Thank you. Wow. Got possessed when you're asleep. Dang. Our school used to be a hospital or graveyard. The usual thing elementary student says. Yeah, and usually, if it's true, they usually have the graveyard untouched. Like a... Oh, this is like a place where it's a prohibited area. Never got possessed once. How does it feel? Oh, my friend says it was tiring. Like you got your energy sucked away from you. They said that's what it feels like. Cold sweats, gets tiring. So thank you, Anonymous, for submitting your story. Hannah, are you okay? Everyone okay in the chat? You good? Ah, there goes my ears to protect you, to distract you. Yep, I'm okay. Good here. Good, 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 good. This is a story from Caleb. Caleb, thank you so much for submitting. The Shadow. This incident happened more than 15 years ago. There's a period when our family lived in an apartment in my homeland. And that time, I had a death dread, horror from the night, and the level of crying and even screaming when the night comes out. I had the worst nightmare in my life at that time. Not the basic ones like you're falling or being chased by something, but really dark and horrible ones. I can't give more details because it might disturb some people. But know that they were full of blood, gore, distorted face, and even involving my family in between. Terrible long days. The main truth behind my horror from the night was because I was seeing shadow in a specific corner of my house. That shadow had a well-made human being shaped, and I saw it many times walking between walls. A little detail. In the corner, there was always flies flying around in circles all the time. Nobody saw the shadow, of course. I only tell my parents about it after a while. Days passed, stayed that way, having terrible nightmares every night. Until one day my dad decided to stay awake late on the night and pray for a bit. Then we finally saw it. The shadow was in front of him. He immediately stood and expelled it. The shadow was gone, the flies went away. And I never saw it after and don't remember having another nightmare ever in my life until today. We believe that it was a specific type of demon called regional demon, demons that stays on specific physical space or region in a material world. Those types can even possess someone depending on the person. Wow. 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 For curiosity, in my homeland in the south of Brazil, Rio Grande do Sul, Great South River, witchcraft, spirits, and demons are something popular between the people. Even having stores or chocolate shops with that theme, statues are similar for tourists or even for people who are actually into it. Isn't too uncommon to hear about demons and spirits experiences. Believe me, this one of mine is very light compared to others we've seen or hear. Thank you so much. Thank you, Caleb, for submitting your stories. Ah. I'd love to hear more about ghosts and folklore from Brazil. Yeah. Must be really interesting. Ah. Wow. You okay, chat? I think this is the last one for the submission. 16th. This is from Kirana. Kirana, are you still here? There's a lot in folklore indeed. Yeah. Okay, Kirana, thank you so much for submitting. We're about to read a story from Kirana now, everyone. There was this dream I had. It was a dream where I'm in a game I always played, a sci-fi theme game. If you played Phantasy Star Online 2 before, the name Yonohate, the sword regis used in Phantasy Star Online 2 Episode 2 might be familiar. I was in a mothership, a science fiction place, kind of like a hallway of platforms separated by water that seemed to be filled with the photoners. I couldn't make sense of it, but there was this merchant or something. I didn't recall. In that dream, someone got killed by a robot. which well in Phantasy Star Online to itself, its name cast. It was me. I have been killed by cast. 2 slashes. It seemed to be like I was killed by someone who looked like Regis, or at least it should be someone that looked like Regis, considering that the cast was wielding Yonohate. It was the first dream involving video games I had. I had another dream to share. In that dream, I was streaming an FPS. A PvP focused FPS, something like visually Overwatch, I think. The game mode was Royale, and in that dream, I went nope and left the match. Then I said on stream that I'm not doing that game mode ever. My family intervened in Indonesian. I tried to speak to them in English, had a little scuffle. I didn't hear the end of it before I woke up. But in the dream, I didn't check my OBS scene, so I wouldn't know if it was real life me or VTuber me. Nor did I sleep until the end of the argument. Not that any of that matters though. Maybe this is because the last VTuber I watched before sleeping that day was playing Valorant. It's a nightmare. I loathe games like Overwatch, Valorant, or Fortnite. To even dream of games like those, it'd be cold day in hell until I stream those kind of games. It has to be. Any additional notes you want to say to Yumi? These dreams are from way before I'm Kirana, for a reason best left unknown. Oh, okay. Need to leave. Bye-bye, Quail. Thank you for the hit pats. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a good rest, Quail. Good night. And thank you, Kirana, for sharing your dream stories. I had those dreams. Wow. Wow. Oh, we got another submission. Dreaming something realistic like that is scary. I've had like realistic dreams as well before. Oh, this is by Mimo. Okay, Mimo, thank you for submitting. But while we're talking about dreams, this is like a quick story. I think I've mentioned it on stream before. I've had a dream. So whenever I'm on like an immense amount of stress, my dreams become very, very, very scary. The nightmares aren't really like ghosts, but usually like thriller as a genre. So there's this one time when my dream starts. I was running on a field. It's scorching hot. The field was dry and there's no grass or whatsoever. Even there's only like branches of tree. I see like a leafless tree. So I was running and I can see myself. It's like the camera works of the dream, basically. It's like a drone shot. I can see myself running away. Thank you, it's Sukamimo, for the hydrate. Thank you, thank you. So I can see myself running away from what it seems to be villagers. Oh, like tens of people, like tens, hundreds. I think there's like a lot of people. A lot of people, like third person point of view, yes. So I was running away because I was being chased by villagers. They have knives with them. They have torches with them. It was daytime, but they have fire with them. They also have like, what do you call it? Machete with them as well. Lots of like sharp, nice swords. And they're chasing me. So I was running from them. Tried my best to, catch my breath as I was running towards the shed that I see in the middle of nowhere. I ran towards that shed, went in through it, through the window, and there I found my mother. My mother was inside. She was sewing with her hands, not with a machine. So then when she saw me panicking, she was like, Why are you panicking, my child? Come here, come closer. Are you okay? Why are you sweating? And I was like, Mom, we need to go now. We need to go now. They're chasing me. They're chasing me. They want to skin me alive. I need to go. I need to go right now. Mom, you have to go with me. And my mom was like, what do you mean? Who's chasing you? I told her, it's the villagers. The villagers. You know, they're chasing me. I can't. I'm tired, Mother, but we need to go now. We need to escape this shed now. But she was very calm and collected. She said, maybe it's just your hallucination. Maybe you're imagining things. And I'm like, no, I'm already sweating. I tried to, like, you know, swept off my swept off my, like, my sweats. And I leaned closer to her. I'm asking for a hug. And she hugged me. She put down her sewing kit and she hugged me with one arm. I wonder why she didn't hug me with both arms. Turns out she was hiding a knife behind her back. She was ready to skin me alive. And so she tried. She pulled the knife. And before I even get to see her expression, I ran. I ran out of the window. And that's how I woke up sweating. I couldn't look at my mother in the eye at that day because I was so scared of her. Yeah. That was like one of my nightmares. I had few nightmares that are like that, where my loved ones wants to hurt me. And whenever that happened, usually I would assess myself and look back of what could have possibly stressing me out. So yeah. Thank you so much, Chevy, for the hydrate. Yeah. That's how I end up, you know, knowing whenever like I'm starting to get like nightmares, like intense nightmares, where I feel like I'm threatened. I usually would go out with my friends and like start to distress. Yeah. So it's still scarring. I've been watching different live streams all this time. Oh, Chevy. Take a break. Take a break. That's really scary when I just hear it. Yeah, nightmares like that are. I had one of my worst nightmare as well. This is gonna be a quick one. It doesn't have any plot, but it goes through the whole night. So I was so stressed, I forgot why. But I remember it was during like my darkest era. You mean dark era. I was so stressed. I remember dreaming about me arguing with my parents. I'm telling them that I'm sick, but none of them believed me. I tell them I'm sick, I need help, I'm sick, I need help. But they're all just yelling at me. They scold me. They were angry because I couldn't hide my sickness. I don't know at that time what I was sick, why I said that in my dream, because I was physically okay, but I guess I was stressed. But I remember after that, jump scare. After picking me up, hi Zuya. I remember after I'm done yelling back at my parents, telling them that I'm sick, I need help. They don't listen to me. I went to the bathroom. I went to the sink. I start washing my hand furiously. Tried to wash my face as well. And I watch myself in the mirror right in front of me. And I keep repeating to myself, you're not sick, 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 you're not sick. Until all of a sudden, I start getting blood flowing from my ears, my nose, my eyes, everywhere. And I keep repeating the same thing until the morning comes. And then I wake up. That's like one of the worst nightmare I've ever had. Because I remember so shaken by that. I got scared of sleeping for a few days. Because I can't get the image out of my head. Me looking at myself bleeding out. Repeating the same word throughout the nightmare. Yeah. My goodness, I'm very sorry. That's very creepy. Yeah. Chad. Nightmares are scary to me. Those are scary to me. But yeah. Last story of the night. This is submitted by Mimo. Mimo, thank you so much for submitting a story. The story is written in Indonesian, everyone, but I'll be trying my best to translate it for you, sentence by sentence. Okay, don't worry. So this story happened when I was in high school, and based on a true story. So there's a scout camping event. It was mandatory for all students. And when there's camping, there has to be a test of courage, right? So during the test of courage, we do it around the school area, or usually we'll do it on the school area or on an empty building, on like an old building. But I don't know why. I don't know what the head of the scout at that time, my senior, was thinking. But the test of courage was held in a building that used to be used for the war. So it looks like a war camp during the penjajahan. My God, what's like the word for penjajahan? Shit, why can't I remember it? Let me Google it. Occupation? No, I think there's a word for it. Colonization. Colonization. So, okay, there you go. So it's like a war camp during the colonization. And an old building. And during the test of courage, I was the medic. So Mimo was the medic. During this test of courage, basically what happened is, okay, so it's similar to what I mentioned earlier, everyone. So the groups, they will go in groups and they will go through like different checkpoints on the camp. They have to go around the camp area, which is the old building, and finish a task on different checkpoints. It went well. There's 12 groups that is going to go through the test of courage. But on the 10th group, there's a junior from group number 7 go to the medics. Let's just call them Nana. Nana says that one of their friend doesn't feel well. It's not feeling well. When asked where is Nana's friend, Nana said that, oh yeah, they're on a hall where everyone was gathering this afternoon. So I thought, why didn't you bring them with you here? But because I was a medic, me and my friend, call him Dito, decided to go to this girl who was sick. As soon as we arrive at the hall, turns out there's one girl sitting on the corner of the hall When me and Dito went there, we asked questions, but we received no answers. When I check on her pulse, her hand is as cold as an ice, and her pulse is really low. Her face is pale. It was white pale. And she didn't say anything. When we asked if she can walk or not, she shook her head. Because me and Dito, we bought what's tandu? Tandu. Stretcher. Oh my god. Why can't I? My English is really bad right now. Because me and Dito, we bought a stretcher, so we brought stretcher with us, so I had to go back, get the stretcher in the medic post, in the medic base camp. As soon as I got into the medic, I met up with Nana. Wait. Oh no, it's not even Nana. As soon as I got into the medic, I saw the girl who I saw in the hall. I thought you can't walk. Why are you here? I thought to myself. But when I asked her, why can't you walk? I thought you can't walk. Why are you here? One of my friend who was in the medic says, she was here the whole time. She went here as soon as you leave. Where do you guys go? Where's Dito? I was so confused. I didn't even thought about it too much. But when I saw this girl, she wasn't as pale as she was. I check on her pulse and the pulse is normal. And her body is warm. This girl has fever. And then all of a sudden I saw Dito running back, face pale. When I ask him, Dito says, the girl, which we found in the hall, all of a sudden she laughed. When I ask what's wrong, why is she laughing, all of a sudden she starts screaming. I was scared, so I went back to the base camp, Dito says. When Dito saw that the girl is being taken care of by her friend, that's when I realized. So I touched Dito's shoulder and I said, Dito, don't panic, but please forget whatever you saw earlier. What we met earlier wasn't human. And then after that, the test of courage, nothing happened. Nothing bothered us anymore. But that is something that we have to keep a secret from the rest of the students. The only ones that know about it was only the medic, the crews, and the teachers. In the morning, we go away. We left that place. We'd never go back ever again. Mimo, holy shit. You went through some stuff, Mimo. Happy Halloween for Yumi in chat. Thank you, Mimo, for your submission. Thank you. I guess that's the end of it. Yes. After that, my friend are traumatized by old buildings. Of course. And Dito was there alone. So I can imagine how... Wow. I can imagine how scary it must be. Scary small Yumi. This Yumi is not very scary, right? Wow. Wow. I'm sorry I write it in Indonesian since my English are not that good. It's fine, Mimo. It's fine. It's fine. Completely fine. I understand Indonesian and I can help others to understand your story. So it's fine. No worries. Wow. So I have one more story to tell. And then I have one more story for me, that I can tell. And then after that, maybe we could take a break from the scariness and chat and take some cool time. Yeah. But this happened when I was in high school. So in high school, me and my friends were in a club where it's basically a disciplinary club, I would say. Me and a few of my friends were the members, and at that time, our seniors, who were not very nice, I would say, they decided to mess with us. We were supposed to get our badge because we're turning another year and we become the senior of the club. At that time, I was on the second year and they're on the third year. So they decided to mess with us before they give us our badge. So it's very common, seniority and like violence, bullying in school, right? In this club, they incorporate the discipline vibe with, I feel, bullying as well. Not the nicest thing, but it happened when I was younger. So they told us, you guys should gather at the back area of the school. We have a few things we want to say to you. So we did, we went there and they start to act like they're like they're angry at us all of a sudden with no reason. So I started to feel offended because they start making fun of like me and like my personal stuff, but I didn't say much about it. I stayed silent, and they made us like do push-ups. They made us do like physical stuff as well. And we got really tired. My batch got really tired. And even though it was after school, they don't wrap things up really quickly. The seniors, they decided to take their time to make fun of us, I guess, and to test us, quote unquote. And we got really tired to a point where it's already Maghrib. It's already noon. So here in Indonesia, the Muslims have 5 times where they pray, and usually there's a sign. There's like a, what do you call it? They would the mosque will what do you call it? They would chant the prayers basically, so we would know like, oh, it's noon. It's like 6 a.m. now. It's 6 p.m. now, or it's 5 a.m. now. During those 5 different prayer times. So we know that it's already Maghrib, it's already noon, it's already like nighttime now, because it's 6 p.m. and we can hear the mosque start chanting the prayers. So we know that we're supposed to go home, and there's like there's a way to respect the prayers. So whenever there's a prayers, we're not supposed to be loud during the chanting of the prayers, especially if you're outside. So instead of calming things down, the seniors continue yelling at us, making fun of us, testing us, pranking us, basically, before they give our badge. It's supposed to be like an official thing, where they pretend, oh yeah, we're angry at you. Surprise, we're actually not angry at you. We actually got this badge for you, those kind of stuff. But it didn't go well because my friend that I knew afterwards, he was pretending to be sick. everyone got tired from the push-ups and the physical test. I was starting to get dizzy as well, but I tried to like stand tall. I don't want to I don't want to back down. I don't want to like look weak in front of them. But one of my friend, they said, "Okay, I don't feel well, so I'm just going to sit on the corner." Let's call her Chacha. So Chacha sat in the corner, and then let's call them Key. Chacha and Key. So Chacha is a girl. Chacha sat in the corner because she wasn't feeling well. Key pretended that he didn't feel well as well. So Key said, "Oh yeah, I don't feel well as well. I feel dizzy, so I'm gonna sit with Chacha." So there they were, Key and Chacha sitting in the corner. Nobody noticed them. We're at the back area of the school where there's an empty hall where people usually go for like physical education for PE. But this time it's empty. It's only us and our seniors. The night starts to grow colder. The sun has set. The nighttime has come. We can still hear the prayers. And then all of a sudden, Chacha starts to talk to herself. Me and my friends, because it was very loud, all of us seniors were like angry at us, right? For no reason. And I think when it started off as a joke, but then it gets serious because of some of my friends, the way they respond to the pretend anger was serious. So it starts to get serious. And the vibe got really off. Everyone starts yelling. It starts to get like a bit verbally violent. Chacha starts talking to herself. And all of a sudden, Chacha starts to yell. Not particularly to the senior or to us. She was just yelling on her own. The senior starts to notice something is off about Chacha. And then, not long after that, Key starts to give off the same symptoms. Starts to talk on his own, starts yelling all of a sudden. So we already know, they're probably possessed. Two of my seniors carry Chacha towards an area where there's like more people, towards the front of the school. We got, and then we separate them. So we put Chacha on like a hall, and we put Key on the medic, basically. So it got split into two teams. Some people take care of Chacha and start, praying on her ears. I was with Key, and I was with him in the medic. And then people are starting to chant prayers and trying to get Key and Chacha out of the possession. And then that's when I notice. I go back and forth from like Key to Chacha, Key to Chacha. Chacha's a girl, but her voice got really deep. She started screaming, asking everyone for food, asking everyone for money, asking everyone to leave her alone and just leave the money and the food near her. We notice this isn't Chacha anymore. Obviously, she's possessed. And then I go back to Key, and then all of a sudden I saw him with his eyes all wide. It was so scary to see your friend all of a sudden not becoming your friend. But I was holding like Key's hand, and I asked him if like this is like if you can still hear me, squeeze my hand. I'm still hoping that you're still inside. I'm still hoping that you're still inside of that body of yours, like you're still in control of your body, hopefully. So he squeezed my hand a couple of times, like really quickly, but I can see like his eyes are not there. His eyes are like all wide. So I start whispering because I don't know other prayers than just like my usual Christian prayers, right? So I start like, praying, like I hope that you can still hear me. If there's any like, ways that you can find my voice and just follow my voice as we wait for help. as we wait for like, a psychic and like shaman to come to the school, because like somebody's already calling like a person with like sixth sense. So basically that happened for an hour approximately. When I got back to Chacha, she already calmed herself down, but her mood is so somber and she looks so tired. Her eyes are teary. And I asked her if she's okay. She didn't reply to me. She was so tired. I think at that time she's already like free from the possession. And then I go back to Key, and all of a sudden he's also like starting to gain his consciousness. And after that, I have to carry Key with another friend because Key couldn't walk. Key was so weak. Key got really weak. He couldn't walk. So we have to carry him. And then we have to feed him, food and like drink and all that for him to gain back his strength. So that's how, yeah. And then we got our badge the next day because the event got canceled. And yeah, the senior apologized for, for not taking care of us really well. But there you go. That's the story of me having to deal with two of my friends getting possessed in school. Hi, Tommy. Hi, Tira. So nice to see you here. That is the last horror story of the night, everyone. Wow. That is so scary. I'm so sorry to hear what happened. It happened. It happened. I guess that's why I'm not like very scared of like stories that are like that. It's because I've seen it happen. I've heard it happen. Not that I've seen ghosts myself. I don't wish to see ghosts. Jesse, thank you so much for the posture check. Hi, so glad to see you here. We're sharing horror stories earlier, Jesse. But yeah, let's switch the vibe. Let's switch the vibe, shall we, Chan? Enough scary stuff. Enough scary stuff. Okay. Hey. There you go. You okay? I never had those experiences. That was sad. Why are you sad? You should be grateful. Jesse is a hardcore. Spicy, hi. Tommy, hi. I'm so sorry that I couldn't reply to you right away earlier, Tira and Tommy. I was telling a story. Hello, good morning. How are you today? Oh yeah. That's the story how two of my friends got possessed. Because I don't have ghost stories to tell. Oh, you're sad because of that. Oh, sorry I'm late. Don't be. I'm glad that you're here. Hello. Don't be sad. Don't ever want it to, because it will truly change your life. Yeah, Jesse, Mimo's story was really, really scary earlier. Whoa, Mimo got like a first-hand experience. Scary stuff. But thank you so much for those who submitted the story, everyone. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. How was it? How was it? Did you guys enjoy that stream? Did you guys enjoy that stream? At least I want to experience once. Oh my god, Jesse. But not alone, please. Oh, thank you, Nick. Thank you so much. Thank you, Nick, for the bit. I had a good time. Yes, I'm glad. I got the VIP for my own story. Yeah. VIP pass. Jesse, please. This isn't something that I usually do, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. Um, I enjoy reading stories, so it was very fun for me. Um, Thank you so much for sharing your stories. How are you? Hi, Tira. Good morning. I'm doing great. Sorry that I couldn't reply to you earlier. I was telling a story. How are you? Good morning. How's your sleep? I hope you're doing okay. We just finished sharing horror stories, Tira. Halloween special. I'm nom nom now. I'm free from calls. Oh, I guess I'll just enjoy listening to the story then. Yumi future book voice actors. Oh, whoa. Yo, if that ever happened, Mr. Caleb, if I got scouted or if I got like if I get to become like a audiobook reader, ah, that would be a check on my one of my like lists of things that I wish to do. I really enjoyed it. Hope it will be more in the future. Story times is pretty much frequent, Mimo. Um, different, sometimes like different themes. We had a wholesome story session back then. We have a horror one right now. Maybe we'll get to do more soon. Yumi audiobook, I would buy 10 copies. Hey, I'll definitely commission you someday. Who knows? Ah, that would be nice. Yo, book reading commission sounds nice. Yumi's voice. Aw, Tira, you like my voice? Ah, you guys are too sweet. Thank you, though. Yeah, that was very enjoyable. Yumi's voice is one of the sweetest, most genuine sounding things on Twitch. I really look up to her that. You're too sweet, honestly, Nick. Thank you. Oh, nice. Will came when it's story time. Yay! Yumi's voice is very beautiful. There, you're so sweet. Thank you. Well, yeah, Mimo. And for those who are new here, I love doing just chatting stream and chat here, friends. Friends are very, very interesting to chat as well, to chat to as well. So I enjoy just chatting streams. I like talking to the chat. So most of the time the streams are just like story time actually. Yeah. Thank you for the friendly hug, Nick. Friends. And if you're curious to see more of my streams, of course you can go check out my socials. I post my VODs on YouTube. I post clips on TikTok. I update on Instagram and Twitter as well. And if you want to join our Discord server, feel free to do so. Usually I would ping you guys whenever I stream on Discord. Yeah. Thank you for the friendly hug, Jesse. Is my Discord not working? That is so weird. Let me copy this right there. There you go. And for games, I usually do chill games. I'm not really good at FPS. I got really bad motion sickness whenever I do so. So, yeah, that's why my streams are mostly chill games. Oh, no problem with that, Slickum, anyway. Nice. Trent made a gamble rating, yeah? It paid off with a chill stream. Trent gambles to rate me? Trent, you have you want to explain that? I'm glad it landed on me though. Trend as in like forgot trend or like trend as in trending topic, trending recommended channel. Trend. Chill games that turns out to be stressful in the end. That's my specialty. Yes. But thank you. You guys are just the sweetest, honestly. Whenever I experiment with stuff, you guys are always there to support me. Ah, forgotten a trend, right? Made a good call rating you. I see. I'm glad it lands on me. Thank you. Samasta. Thank you, universe. So, chat. While you guys are here, this isn't like an official announcement, but the voice pack are ready. The voice pack are ready, and it's actually, I'm just gonna need to announce it, but the voice pack are ready, and tomorrow OMG, yeah. My first voice pack is ready, and tomorrow when we're doing the community stream, tomorrow we'll be doing community stream, chat. I'll be making monthly thank you notes as usual. I'll be thanking all the supporters, all the donators, and all the artists, all the cheers from this month. I'll be thanking you guys tomorrow on Doodle community stream. So tomorrow community stream. Yes. Tomorrow community stream, because it's the end of it's the last week of this month, right? So yeah. So I'll be also officially posting about the voice pack, but for those who are here, just I guess a little something for you guys. Let me see. Do I have it here? No? Okay, let me pull it up real quick for you to see. Because it's actually out, but I haven't like made an official announcement for it. I just prepared everything. But I guess I can announce it now, and tomorrow I'll do an official announcement for it. But yeah, so it's out. Yumi's first voice pack is out, and it's available for you to download for free on Kofi and on Traktir. So go check out the links if you want to get it first. It's actually up already, but hold on, but tomorrow I'll be posting about it officially. So for those who didn't know, we made a mini subathon last month, and one of the milestone is voice pack, and it's finally here. Yay! Let me pull it up real quick. Hold on. I'm gonna drop it here. So available on Kofi and Traktir. So to those who followed me on Kofi and Traktir, you've probably got the announcement yesterday. And for those who showed up today, you get a heads up. You can go check out and download it for free on Kofi and Traktir. So I saw Shirai Nanase got it already. So thank you, Shirai Nanase, for getting the voice pack, for downloading the voice pack, even donating. So thank you so much. It's not necessary, but it's not mandatory, even like you don't have to pay, but you did. So thank you, Shirai Nanase. Appreciate it a lot. So thank you. Excuse me? Voice pack. Yes. It's my first time trying out the voice pack. The chat won, and you will get 7 tracks. Basically 3 of them are in English. Three of the other are the Indonesian version of it, and one bonus which was requested by Rob. Rob got like the Wheel of Fortune. It landed on Rob's choice. It was the Mean Yumi. So if you want to hear Mean Yumi, go ahead and check out Kovi and Traktor. Yeah, go ahead. But yeah, I hope you like the voice pack. I had fun making it. I'll make an official announcement tomorrow on Twitter and during our, what do you call it, community stream. I don't know what time I'll be streaming tomorrow because I'm still checking if when I'll be available, but I'm pretty sure tomorrow is gonna be the community stream. So I'll look forward to see you guys again there. Hee 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 hee. Hee 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 hee. Yeah. So thank you guys for being very sweet to me, for sharing tons of stories and sharing a lot of laughters and scary times together. Thank you for holding hands. Thank you for holding hands. I think I'll be rating someone in a bit. Yeah. So let's see who to raid. Let me see. Oh, okay. I think we can. We can rate them, I think. Need suggestions, Yumi? Who do you suggest, Kirana? I have someone in mind, but I'm checking if they're still streaming. Thank you for being here. I hope there were no two scary stories. All good, all good. I'm okay. Thank you for the little fist bump, Mr. Caleb. I think I know who to rate. I guess we can rate them. They're doing something right now. Let me check once again. Let me check once again. Are you still live? Oh, I think okay, I think they're still streaming. So let's support them. A friend of mine is doing a special event. So I think it would be a great time to. I thought they were about to end, but I think they're still going for it. So let's just go and check their stream. Let's go. Oh, there's a rhythm game streamer. Oh, I see. Kirana. Thank you so much for the suggestion. Maybe next time. Thank you. Yatta! Yatta! Thank you. Atsumi, thank you. Yatta! We just finished off with a horror story, Yatta. Are you good with horror story, Yatta? Yatta, I hope you're doing well. I hope your Friday has been okay. Hold on. Okay. Have a good rest. Cheers and blessing. Thank you. I shall hold on to my plushie if I have to listen to them. Oh, I see. All right then. Good luck with the raid. Thank you, Kirana. So let me thank everyone who supported me today. I would like to thank you, Atem, for subscribing. For subscribing. Moon, thank you so much for the gifted sub to Spoon. Zyphal, thank you so much for the gifted sub to Feek. Quail, thank you so much for the raid. Nick, thank you so much for the 1-bit. Trent, thank you so much for the raid. Itsuka Mimo, thank you so much for the follow. Nick, thank you so much for the 1-bit. Kirana, thank you so much for the follow. Nick, thank you so much for another bit. We received tons of love today, everyone. Even though it's a horror story night, but you guys managed to make it still wholesome in the end. I'll make it 4 bits. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yay! Thank you for the cheer, Sandler, Josie, and thank you for the headpats. Mochi, have you been here the whole time? Thank you so much for being here. Otsu, get lots of rest, baby. Thank you, Tira. You guys, thank you once again for being here with me, for holding hands with each other. We went through it. You guys are so brave. Such brave wins. I'm proud of you. I'll see you guys again soon, hopefully tomorrow, where we'll be doing the community stream. I want to thank every one of you who supported me today. So thank you. Sorry I'm a lurker. Don't be sorry, Mochi. Don't be sorry. Thank you so much for lurking. It means a lot to me, really. Genuinely, thank you. Thank you. So I'd like to thank everyone who stayed here until the end as well. Thank you, dear. Thank you, Chevy. Thank you, Mr. Caleb. Thank you, Fergo. Thank you so much, Hanae. Thank you so much, Wood and Wood. Thank you so much, Kirana. Thank you so much, Quail. Thank you so much, Itsuka Mimo. Thank you so much, Fergo. Thank you, Chevy. Thank you, Zuya. Thank you, Atem. Thank you, Tira. Thank you, dear. Thank you, Tommy. Thank you, Spicy. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you so much. Thank you, Nick. Thank you so much. What else? Yata, thank you so much, Mochi. Thank you. Lurkers are true heroes. Yeah, lurkers are true heroes. Thank you all to those who lurks, to those who spend their time to say hi, to just give you the time of your day to watch me. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, oh, also, I got a gift earlier. Let me see. Hold on. I received a gift earlier. I haven't checked on it. Thank you so much, Todd. Todd Destara. Thank you for the Little Misfortune game. Todd sent me a gift on Steam. I appreciate it a lot, Todd. Thank you. I've been very curious about the game. Now I can finally play it, thanks to you. So thank you for the gifted game on Steam. Appreciate it. Lurkers are the hero Twitch needs to pay attention to. Yes! So, everyone, once again, thank you. You guys are so sweet. You guys are so sweet. Thank you for the horror stories. Dude, you came in just in time. I was just about to raid. Shindari, thank you so much for the subscription. Yo, it's been 5 months? What? Shin. It's been 5 months? Time flies. Thank you so much, Shin. How are you today? You good? How's your Friday? Almost half a year? What? 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 Yay! Bongo, bongo, bongo. Shin, I hope you've been okay. I hope your week has been alright. Congratulations, you made it through the week. It's finally weekend. It was okay. Great. Great. Shin, thank you so much once again for subscribing. I hope you will enjoy more of your stay here. I hope the streams can bring you good mood. We just finished reading horror stories, Shin. Shindari is a ghost, by the way, everyone. If you don't know, Shindari is a ghost. Such a cool streamer as well, so go check Shindari out. And yeah, we just finished it off earlier, basically, Shin. Some people have really, really scary stories. Really scary stories. Wow. But yeah. I'll be rating. Shindari, you're here. Shindari is here. Hope you had an amazing horror story time stream, Yumi. Thank you. It was fun. It was fun. It was fun. Not so scary. Not so scary. Not so scary. Really. That was great. I had a great time, Shin. Shout out great stories. Shoot. Okay, they're still okay. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna raid. Nick is also here, yeah. I'm gonna be raiding Dekoko-sama, everyone. Dekoko right now is doing a special event. They're also doing like a Halloween special. So it would be great if we can show her some love, right? Right? So let's go ahead. Let's go over to Dekoko-sama as usual. Please make sure to be kind to the next streamer. No, I got here too late. Zakanis, hi! Thank you for dropping by, though. I hope your Friday has been okay. Thank you for dropping by, Zakanis. I'll see you around. And yes, chat, please be nice to the next streamer, okay? Let's say hi to them. This is the raid message. Please shower them with love, focus on them, and let's not talk about me unless they ask. Hope your stream was good. Oh, it was fun. It was fun, Zakanis. If you guys just drop by and you're curious, you can check out the VODs later on Twitch and on my YouTube channel. So go ahead, give it a follow. But yeah, I'll see you guys again tomorrow, okay? Make sure to stay safe, eat well, drink well, rest well, take a good care of yourself. I'll see you guys again tomorrow on Community Stream, okay? Good night, everyone. Bye-bye. This is Yumi signing out. Good night.